Good morning, and welcome to the 445 Productive Through Joy Show with your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher. The show airs each weekday morning, hella early AF at 4:45 a.m. here on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel, and 4:45 p.m. on Facebook Live. Guys, today we're talking about trusting one love and how using that access to the power of what we call one love, call it the Spirit, call it Yahweh, call it Obatala, whatever you want to call your particular spiritual access point. We're saying think about that as an avenue to heighten productivity. So thanks for joining us today. So let's dive in. So if you're new, you can go to productivethroughjoy.com, see about us. We speak to groups, schools, and organizations about being productive through joy. All right, let's go. So, or go to michaeldatcher.com. So point one is that, if you know this show, we talk a great deal about the impact of really understanding your power within, right? So we say often on this show that if it is true that there's a thing called God, or one love as we call it, spirit, and that thing is everywhere. Its qualities are the same in many of the so-called world major religions. It's always been here. It cannot be destroyed or created. It just changes forms. So that means that thing that was always here is still here in some ways, and it's everywhere. Everywhere has to also, by definition, include inside of you and inside of me. So when we can access that thing inside of ourselves, we can tap into the thing that was here first, the primordial power, that thing that amplifies and empowers all things. So knowing that, being aware of that is point one, being conscious of that power within you. Then part two is, well, how do you access that power and get it to manifest and make things happen for you? Well, you want to tap into it through, as we say on this show many times, with what we call spiritual modalities, meditation, prayer, yoga, physical exercise, working out, running, doing things where you can tap into your body, which goes into point three. As you go in and know thyself, I'm doing a bunch of reading right now about ancient Kemetic philosophy. Man, the lying and pilfering of African ideas, this is such a crazy time, but this idea of knowing thyself, really a foundational aspect of ancient Egyptian philosophy, which has been attributed to, which is terrible, to Socrates and to the Athenian philosophers, Plato, but really Socrates is the one who allegedly passed it down, although he clearly was initiated in the Egyptian mystery systems, because his knowledge is only based upon those ideas. Anyway, but that knowledge, is the African knowledge of know thyself, is primary because it allows you to know that you are the thing itself, the God itself, not the same quantity, but you are made of the same qualitative materials, right? You are the same qualitatively, which means that you can do what the one love can do, which is to create. You can create your own life. And having that knowledge, when you tie to belief and emotion, you can create the life that you want. Boom, goes to dynamite. That's all we have for today's show. We'll see you this afternoon at 4:45 p.m. for the last show of the week, because we air each weekday morning and afternoon at 4:45 p.m. Therefore, the name of the show. Thanks for being here, guys. We'll see you at 4:45 p.m. Until then, let's talk about it and be about it. Deuces.